right, welcome to the Particle Database program. I am Ryder Potts, and uncoincidentally, that is my GitHub and EDX username, placed right here in this extensionless file. I live in Grant in the United States, and I recorded this video on May 8th, 2025. So let's go ahead and run our program here. We're prompted with two options. Let's choose the help option. So one of the things it outputs is the format of which you will input once you are at the particle database. If you wish to know a list of all the particles available at the PDG or particle data group, you can go ahead and type in full list here. However, that will give you thousands of particles, so it could be useful to write those particles to a CSV file, as your terminal window may not support that. I have already done so, and it produces all of these particles. Now you can do the same thing for leptons, hadrons, or stable particles. And you can choose attributes for a list of all the particle attributes that are associated when you look up a particle. And let's go ahead and do just that. So let's get to the particle database. And let's look up the electron, which is used in the EVT-Gen naming system. Note some particles are not on the system, such as this one. However, most of your standard particles are going to be that EVT-Gen. So let's look it up. We have this nice table showing all the data. However, note for mass, there's no units. This would be in a mega electron volts per c squared. However, it is not listed here. If you need to know certain abbreviations or units, you can go ahead and go to the PDG website. However, there are also command line argument options. So we go ahead and run python project.py, but we use this optional argument particle, and let's say we want to know the positron, and we want to know the specific attribute in this optional argument of its 3 charge. And there you have it. The positron has a 3 charge of +3. Thanks for listening.